It's a pretty parky day today. Weather forecast for the following week is looking good, going up into the double figures. So I'm gonna just take advantage and put these into the ground. So today we have some onions, some broad beans, some perpetual spinach and some more onion sets. Now obviously these have been grown on, hardened off, and one of the things that you really need to be thinking about is how you do the spacing. So these little crop wheels are really handy for that. So you set it to your crop. So broad beans will give you the space between the plants, the space between the rows, 60 centimetres, how deep to plant the seeds, and you've got most of them to carry on with. So quite handy. You can get them online, Amazon or somewhere. So first thing I always do before I plant anything is to give them all a good water. So these are the beds we're going to be using today. So broad beans and broccoli rabe going in there. The broccoli rabe will be out of there by the end of May, which will leave us more space for other sowings. The broad beans will probably be the end of June. Now we're not going to plant too close to the tree, even though the broad beans are part of the legume family, so they will be fixing nitrogen. As we can see with these biodegradable pots, they've now gone into a mishmash of roots, so I'll be taking a little bit of time just to unravel those before we go any further. As you can see, super healthy roots on these. Now on the ones that haven't come out of the pots, I don't need to disturb them any further, they will just break down. Always recommend a very good trowel. As you can see, it's got the depth markings on the side, little serrated edge, and you will really struggle to bend that. Stainless steel makes it really easy to clean as well. So I like to space everything out before I sow, and because these are quite big plants, I'm going to bury them just that little bit deeper than you would if they were already a seed. Pop them in, stand them up, and away you go. Well, I've got the rest of these to do, so we'll get back shortly. And so that's 31 broad beans planted. Now obviously we're small space gardeners, so the spaces between them about 20 centimetres. Now if I had more space, this would be the perfect time to actually sow some more broad bean seeds directly into the ground, and that way successional planting, you'll get 2 harvests rather than we'll just get 1 at the end of June here. Okay, so that's my broccoli rabe in its final spacings. As you can see, there's still going to be quite a distance between them. Now as a small space garden, there's no reason for those to be wasted, so in there I'll be sowing some radish and possibly towards the front some spring onions. The leeks, they're going to come out very shortly once we've got a recipe to be using them. But I've still got about 10 left, so they will go down in the ornamental garden as part of our potaging exercise. These will be out of the ground within 40-50 days. When you're planting your plants in, you don't have to be digging the soil out. All you need to do is get enough behind it, and as you've got a nice strong trowel, put them in, and away you go. So we've got 4 perpetual spinach here, so this will stay in the ground for quite some time until either it tires or I tire of it. As you can see, the roots are starting to become pot bound. That's where they keep wrapping round and round. So I always just like to free off a couple of the tap roots, as you can find that they just keep on following the line that they've already made. So I'll plant it back up to the height here. I'm going to plant them close together, and that's going to give us fresh leaves multiple times throughout the year. There's two ways of growing onions, one from seed and one from onion sets. So these have been heat treated, they go straight in the ground. They're supposedly meant to be more resistant to bolting, which is turning to seed, usually if you've got your conditions wrong. I like to grow them on to start off with. Basically, that way it extends your harvest. These will be ready a good few weeks before these ones planted here. The one thing with onions, recommended spacing between the plants is about 20 centimetres, but if you increase that you can get larger onions. Now onions and daffodils and tulips are very different in the way you're planting. An onion likes to sit quite proud of the surface. Now you might find that as the season progresses you need to slightly push them back again, especially with onion sets that haven't been raised on. Now we're going to do the exhibition onions as well, so I want to try and get these out without disturbing or breaking the roots as much as possible. I can't tip it because on the opposite side we've still got leeks. Now onions are extremely handy in your companion planting also. They deter carrot root fly, so if you are sowing any carrot seed I would definitely put in a couple of onion sets along the row. So this is the new bed, which is going to be carrots, and I'm possibly going to put something called salsify in there. That's a really long rooted plant. As I said, onions, shallots, excellent companion planters, so I'm going to put a couple of these in also. My soil is extremely open because on this bed it's just gone in, but don't be tempted to just push your onion in. Always just make a little hole and then just settle the soil back around it, just like so. And an onion, just as happy in a pot. If you have just a few left over, make sure it doesn't dry out too much.